your TBR isn't chaotic yet, it's about to be because I'm about to fix that. 2025, it is shaping up to be a massive year for books. Like, we have some big releases, really highly anticipated books are coming out in 2025. Some of these releases already have my TBR list chaotic. And this is not all, okay? This is not all. What books are you counting down the days for? Because I know you have your highly anticipated reads. Put it in the comment below. Let's discuss it, because I want to know if some of my books are actually books that you are also highly anticipating. Let's get into these books. First of all, Onx Storm. Because I already pre-ordered that book way back when, so I need to know what is going on with Zayden. I need to know after that ending. Is he going to be the same? Is there a way to fix him? Like, it ended in such a way that had me gasping. I'm like, no, say it ain't so for Zayden. I know, like myself, there are other people that are highly anticipating Onx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. Because let's be real, it is a good series. This is book 3 in the series, and I loved it to the point where I got the physical books and already own the audiobook. Another book that I am highly anticipating, it is by an author that I always look forward to reading because I just enjoy her books. There's some type of emotional pull. There is something about the way that she writes. She's really skilled with her pen. The book and the author that I am referring to is If You Stayed by Brittany C. Cherry. She has a way with writing where she'll make you fall apart and then put you back all together again. That's what she does. That's what she does. And I am excited because I like her writing. She writes really good stories about love and loss and healing, and this is what I'm looking forward to in If You Stayed. Imagine this, you and this person, he is your best friend, he's your first love, he is your first kiss, he's your first everything. He's also your first heartbreak, and an accident happened that took his memory away, and you were part of that memory that was taken away, so he doesn't remember you. Think about having to grieve that loss, knowing that the person is still there living. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to read this book by Brittany Cherry. Yo, it is giving me goosebumps. Thinking about this book, it's giving me goosebumps. If you are a fan of Brittany Cherry, share which book is your favorite. I have not read all of her books. I've read a lot of them, but not all of them. And I enjoy all. Like, most of the books that I have read by her, it's either 4 or 5 stars. Nothing less. Nothing less. I want to read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Here is why. I have not read any of her books. Like, she is such a popular author. Like, everyone has read 1 or 2 of her books, but I haven't read any of her books. So I decided, since this is going to be her next release, I might as well start there with Deep End. That is the plan. Y'all, Deep End, it is a college romance, and the FMC, she is a diver, she is a student athlete, she's also in med school, and she's just swimming upstream, right? Her focus is just to do well at everything. She doesn't have any time for relationships. And then the MMC, he is the swim captain, he's also a world champion and the aquatic golden boy. He has it made. So think about him being like super popular. OMG. Okay, so listen, they have nothing in common. However, some type of secret comes out, and now they have to make some type of arrangement to keep their secret together. Yo, I need this book like tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I need this book like today. If you don't know, I have been really getting into Black romances, okay? Urban fiction. So the next book that I want to read is You Can Do Damage by Casey Mills. Yo, this is a marriage of convenience. Think about the FMC. She's about to be homeless. She is desperate for stability. She has been betrayed. And then the MMC, he wants to become the head of his family crime enterprise. But he needs to get married to do so. And so you have this marriage of convenience. However, there is the battle of wills. Yo, the excitement, the banter. Just think about it. Oh, the banter, the angst. Oh gosh, this is sounding so irresistible. I have to wait until February to read this. February? To my book besties, do you all read Black romance books? Let me know your favorite authors in the comments below. Share with me your favorite authors that write Black romance, because first of all, let me just say that I have never read a book by Denise Williams. Never. She's completely new to me. However, I saw the cover and I'm like, oh, this is cute. She's plus size. I'm into plus size curvy women. You know, I read diversely over here. We want everything. So when I do recommendations, you get a little bit of everything. So this is one, an interracial romance. Two, she's plus size. Do I need to say any more? Picture this, just out of luck. The FMC, luck isn't on her side, okay? She's tired of bouncing from men to men. She just wants financial stability. That's it. She just wants money and to open up her donut shop. And then the MMC, he dreams of being a doctor. Something happened. He's trying to help out his family and now he's broke. Like there's nothing else for him to do. They meet, they have this fling. She forgets her lottery ticket. Her lottery ticket has the winning numbers. What is he going to do? Because he's broke. He's broke. So I'm thinking, did she leave her number? If she didn't, how is he going to find her? Okay, is he going to cash in the ticket, keep the money and spend it? Or is he going to keep the money, save it, or put it aside for her? Like, this book can take so many turns. I'm really interested to see where things will go with both of them. Yo, this one sounds so messy. When I tell you it sounds messy, it is messy. So it is Plus Size Player by Danielle Allen. I think I've read one of her books, or one or two of her books, I believe. But this one, again, we have a plus size heroine. But yo, I need to read this. She loves fun and excitement. She has a man for that. She loves confidence and humor. She has a man for that. She loves intelligence and ambition. She has a man for that. She loves passion and romance. She has a man for that. She's very contented with rotating between men because she has a man for everything that she needs until this one particular man. I want to know what made that man so special. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's just some clove tea with some honey. I am sure that you expected to see this book on my list. Cant Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. I have read the previous books in the series. I also own multiple of her books. I've read multiple of her books and I enjoy her books. I enjoy her storytelling. I enjoy the emotional angst in her books. This one, I have no idea what to expect because I'm going in blind. Listen, I am already sold on this book. No if, no but, no maybe. I'm already sold on this book. I am positive that at least one person watching this video is a fan of Kennedy Ryan. All I know is that this book is going to be about the third friend, Hendrix, because it's 3, right? The first one that went through the divorce, then the second one, her husband cheated. Then this one, Hendrix, she feel like she don't even need a man. She's very successful. She has everything going for her, and I love that for her. And I'm going into this book blind. I don't want to read the blurb. I just want to be surprised. I love books where the badder he is, the tougher he is, the harder he falls. I love books like that. So this one, The Grief We Hold by S. Cole. I've never read a book by this author to begin with, but the blurb, it is grabbing my attention. It has me thinking, oh, this man is going to fall and fall hard. In this book, we have a widow, we have Grumpy Sunshine. It takes place in a small town, and it is a MC book, right? He's a biker. So the FMC, her husband just ups and disappears. She doesn't know where he is, but she's doing anything to keep her daughter safe from the guys that he's connected to. And then the MMC, someone took his wife and daughter, was unalived, and so he's filled with grief. He's out for revenge, and it isn't until his new neighbor next door, the single mom, that he starts thinking about other things. He has been wanting revenge for the past 2 years, so that's a lot to deal with. Just saying, that's a lot to deal with. But I'm ready for it. I also want to read When We Burn by Kristen Pruby. So it is a small town romance with a single dad and a firefighter. I know this because it's advertised with the book, but that's just about it. I have read her books in the past, and I thoroughly enjoyed the ones that I read written by her. And I thought, Giselle, you haven't read her in a number of years. Why not? Let's see what she's been up to. Let's see how her writing is, if I'm still going to enjoy it or not. And I've been into single parents. I have not read a lot of single parent romances, but I'm into single parent romances. I'm also into small towns. I just love them. What isn't there to love? This next book, If You Love Me by Helen Hunting. Yo, first of all, I saw Toronto. I'm like, how often do we get stories or romances where the setting is in Toronto? Not often. So I'm like, Giselle, we are going to read this just because it is a Toronto-based series. It is also a hockey series. It is also a second chance romance. It has a number of things going for it. So I'm like, why not? Why not? Let's add this to my TBR, which is why I said it is chaotic, but these books are so good. It is so good. You are going to laugh at me, okay? You are so going to laugh at me, because this next book that I want to read, The Primal of Blood and Bones by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 6 in the Blood and Ash series. I've read book 1. Absolutely loved it. Why didn't I continue the series? I don't know. I just get distracted because I am a mood reader, and I've accepted that fact. But I enjoyed that book so much. I listened to the audiobook. So I'm like, Giselle, book 6 is coming out. This is a good time to just dive into the entire series. I can start over from book 1. Yo, the amount of series that I want to read in January, it is crazy. It is crazy. It is a fantasy, and their lies being told. That's all I can remember, yo. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Do not come for me. We will be starting over from book 1 come January, and then I'll be reading the entire series. I'll try to read them back to back. Hopefully I can stay focused. But this is on my TBR. This is another book where the synopsis isn't out, the cover isn't out, and it is Take My Name. It is a second chance small town romance by Brooke Montgomery. I just want to read it because it says second chance and small town. I think it's going to be a sweet read. Have I read anything from Brooke Montgomery? I haven't, but there's just something that is drawing me to this book. I hope I'm not disappointed. I've already added this to my TBR. She returns to her small town, right? Her southern small town, and then she meets her cowboy high school sweetheart that she left behind. That's why I want to read it. That is why I want to read it. I read a book very similar to this. I'll put up the cover of that book, and I loved it. It was just so sweet, where she went off, she did her thing, and she left her high school sweetheart back home. He remained there doing his thing in the small town, same type of setting, working on a farm, and he held a grudge because they both spoke about getting married and all of that. So I want to see how this one is done, because the last one I read was done really good. So good. This book. North King's Unexpected Inevitability by A.E. Valdez. A.E. Valdez. Okay. No, this drink isn't Spike. Okay? It's not Spike. But I read the previous books. Okay? The Snow King catches his snowflake. What is the second book again? Oh, I can't remember the name of the second book, but that was the second chance. Y'all, I'm gonna go into this book blind. Her books are really good. Her books are so good. If you've never read anything by A.E. Valdez, go read something. Go read something. Go read it. Go read one of her books. No, yo, I was just about to read the blurb, and then I reminded myself, no, just so you want to go into this blind. Yo, go read the blurb. Go read the blurb. I don't want to spoil it for myself. I really don't want to. So you go read the blurb, and let me know what you think, and then comment if it's good. If it's good. I don't want to know one thing about this book. It's coming in February. I think I gave the previous books 5 stars. They were great. I enjoyed them. If you have read any book by A.E. Valdez, give me a thumbs up in the comment below. And you can also share your favorite book by her. The next book that I want to read in 2025 is No Ordinary Love by Maya Ariel. And this is where you have a partnership taking place between a pro athlete and a pop star. And not just a pro athlete, he's also a bad boy. However, the pop star, she's married and her husband is cheating on her. She wants to come out of that relationship. However, she can't make a scene because it can affect her career. So there's some sensitivity here. If you like someone, you want to wait? No? Who wants to wait? Who wants to wait? Not him, apparently. Yo, I'm ready to dive into this book. I did read her previous book, When I Think of You. That was a second chance romance, and it kind of fell flat. It wasn't as engaging, and it didn't have the emotional depth that I like in books, especially when it is a second chance. So I'm hoping with this one, she redeems herself, okay? And I absolutely love the cover. Like, the cover is gorgeous. The cover is gorgeous. These are my most anticipated reads for 2025. It's not my only anticipated reads. I have yet to see books come out yet from indie authors. I read a lot of books by indie authors. So these are the books that I'm most looking forward to, and I'm excited to read them. I can't wait for them to come out. There's some that are just, if I could get my hands on it right now, I would take it. Did any of these books catch your eye? Are you going to add any of these books to your TBR? I hope so. I hope so. And if some of these books are already on your TBR, let me know which one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. And if you have not subscribed yet to get more bookish content, yes, bookish content, then subscribe. If you like romance books, subscribe. If you like books by Black authors, subscribe. If you like books with Black characters in it, subscribe. If you like interracial romances, subscribe. If you just like romance as a genre, subscribe. Look out until I post another video. Bye.